Fortunate.
Uh-oh. Mr. Mozzko not blocking that string all the way. Oh my goodness, he got that combo off. Yeah, for those who don't know, Boiling Point has a much different hitbox than Blood Tentacle. So sometimes that's a very inconsistent combo.
Right.
Boiling Point can sometimes just drop off depending on.
But if you land it, it's a lot of damage. It's very nice damage for a bar.
Yeah, unlike Blood Tentacle, you can amplify it as well.
She has enough hit advantage off the amplify to actually just kind of dash in and still meaty with a meaty attempt with a forward 4.
Yeah, gets caught in the air with the spear. That's a very good anti-air. Does it again. No jumping allowed. This is why I never jump against Scorpion, by the way.
Nice whiff punish with the back one.
Good use of down 3, actually. You'll notice how it's kind of spacing her out a little. See, a lot of that was not really what you typically see from Scorpions, where they just, you know, use several strings. It was kind of doing a lot of staggers.
It was a lot of staggers, a lot of 1-1, 1-1-2, 1-1s into down
Just
3s, and just using that hit advantage, a little bit of like walking backwards, then whiff punishing with the back 1, just kind of wore down.
Definitely getting frazzled here.
Wore down Razzo.
Offense.
A little bit, like a little bit.
I still see, this is the problem with Boiling Point. If I recall correctly, it has a lot more startup frames than Blood Tentacle, and
Even then, Blood Tentacle is not useful in this matchup.
I think it is more useful only because at further distances, that travel time, the Scorpion can just see it and just teleport and see if that can like whiff punish Skarlet or something, but there is no travel time with Boiling Point, and there's no traveling time with Blood Tentacle. So those end up being, if I recall correctly, minus on block as a result at any distance. Unlike the rest of the
Blood Tentacle is like -6 unless it's flawless blocked, whereas Boiling Point is like negative double digits, -20 something. That's a full combo punish if you block that.
Well, I
in
definitely
range.
feel this. I think this is a better matchup. I think it's better than using Scorpion. So we'll definitely see if we can do anything with this variation. Seeing Double is the variation for Noob Sidebot that uses, you know, does a little less damage with their combos, but you gain way better projectiles. Ooh, good catch in the air.
Doesn't land the ender, but still a nice, nice little anti-air there for sure. I'm liking the switch to Noob so far.
This Scorpion has been really on point. He's been catching him. Look, all these down 1s. The down 1s and the down 3s are definitely shaking him up.
Okay, called him out right there. 9-frame mid, don't forget, if you're in range of that.
Uh-oh.
This variation's got a way to make it safe as well if he's got a bar.
Oh, what a hop. I kind of like that.
Oh, raw
All
down
right.
2, anti-air. The Mortal Kombat classic.
Yeah, even on block, you'll see a lot of Noob Sidebots do that Shadow Slide and amplify it, just for the added benefit of you being a little farther away on block, making yourself a little safer. That's typically why you see Noob Sidebots amplify that so often on block.
Yeah, it gives them some good spacing and stuff as well. A lot of characters have problems punishing that, even if it is negative.
You know, it was happening in the last round too, but he's really good about flawless blocking a lot of those spears. Okay. Okay,
2-1-2 and just goes for the throw. Oh wow, had the crushing blow loaded. Bad commentator, I didn't even notice.
Oh my goodness.
And wakes up with buttons and eats the crushing blow.
I'd break away there, I really would. That was a bad moment. For sure. Delayed wake up into overhead. Yeah, see, now with Scorpion that overhead is reactable, but you know, online it's kind of a different game.
Well, it's
I think it's
faster
still
than it used to be
but...
now. People that are used to it being 20 whatever frames, it's not that anymore, isn't it?
Oh, really?
18 or something now?
That
Yeah, they
got
changed
buffed?
it because, well, it's his armor breaker. So it's faster than it used to be, and it low crushes, and it's safe on block.
So what you're telling me is that
Very
that overhead
telegraphed.
is a faster overhead than Sub-Zero's. Okay, just wondering.
It's not faster. Sub-Zero's is
wondering.
17 frames.
Oh, okay. I thought it was 19. Oh, well.
Is it 19?
Shows what I know.
I could be talking out my butt. I could be totally off. You know what?
All right. Well, looks like Razzo here is trying to bait out a teleport here, but I don't know. Trying to bait out teleports against Reborn Variation Scorpion, you know, that's the one where he can absolutely cancel it and be safe off most of your teleports. If it were like
Very,
Searing
very
Rage,
scary.
if it were any other variation of Scorpion, I would definitely be baiting teleports all day, every day. But here, you know, that's part of the offense.
It is 19, I'm sorry.
What?
You are correct. So now I'm going to double check the Scorpion one. I wish I had the old. I wonder what it used to be. What is that? It's back 3.
Cashing out with the
it's
Crushing
22.
Blow. Is on bleed, no health, you know, or low health, no fatal blow. We'll see what he can do here. He's still got a chance, but he's in danger of getting into the chip zone. Oh, cancel into low down 3. Oh, he just keeps pressing buttons, unfortunately. That's what happens.
Heavy on the poke, and we've got a question in the chat. Isn't it supposed to be random stage select? It is random, right?
Well, here's the thing. Unless they deliberately pick that stage, it randomly picks your first pick of a stage anyway. But if you wanted to...
No, it doesn't.
You sure?
You have to manually click the question mark.
Okay.
If you are in Combat League, it will do that, but...
Because I know in casuals, it will do that too.
No. If you're going into matchmaking against strangers, it might do that. But if like in a private,
yeah, they're picking
like a private lobby.
And you'll notice with that last stage, they weren't really using interactables too much. I don't think so. I don't think it's too much of an issue. We'll definitely keep doing random stages from here on out, though. Absolutely.
Right, it's not so much interactables and stuff as well. I mean, stage distance and, you know, things like that can have
So he's switching to Variation 1 Skarlet. Well, you definitely get the, you know, you get the Blood Tentacle, so we'll see if we can do anything better with that.
Great, heart pierces. This is where my heart's at. Let's let her rip.
So if his issue was him, you know, poking her out and him trying to parry that, the issue is that he was using Scorpion was using a lot of down 3s, and that's a low that, you know, that defeats her parry. Her parry doesn't actually cover lows, so. A lot of these are counters too, so I'm wondering what button Razzo's pressing here.
Okay, nice teleport. Okay. Not taking advantage of the flawless block gap in that.
No, it's kind of hard to do online, right? So I don't, you know, they can try and go for it, and I bet they're really good at it, but it's kind of hard to consistently do online. So I find it understandable when most people don't go for it.
He got the arm. Was that an arm? No, it was not an armor
Spending
break.
both meter on a single combo. Well, I hope it works out.
Plus. Oh, this man disrespected the +6. Spends 3 bars of resources to close out the round. So smart. Just rob that man of his plus frames.
I was like, when I saw him teleport himself into the corner, I got scared for a second, but it looks like it works out. All right, let's see what it can do here. I don't know how I feel about that string.
Oh, the bait and whiff punish.
I don't know. That almost looked like he went right under that standing 2.
Nice.
That was kind of weird.
The 2-1 stagger. Stagger of his own.
Yeah, Razzo needs to learn how to respect these buttons, because he's going to very consistently go for down 1 and down 3 every time. That's your third down 2 anti-air, too. So
down 3 is very powerful in this match if she's trying to throw out parries as well, because it's a low. So it can get around it. You don't have to worry about eating a parry when you try to poke. Oh, nice. Standing one anti-air to keep him in the corner. Oh, the overhead.
You know, when you told me that they had to make that overhead faster as a result of making it his armor break, it suddenly made so much more sense why everyone kept going for that overhead more often nowadays.
I'm pretty sure they sped it up because it's his armor breaker. You still can't get it off some of his conversions. You can get it off as like down 2 crushing blow, I think. And
because before Aftermath, I never really saw people use that overhead quite nearly as often as I see people using it now.